Today is our 29th, 2014 Nursery Festival, annual festival that we have every year. It started the third weekend of March because that's usually when our flowers are actually starting to bloom. Our azaleas, our magnolias, different things that bloom this time of year, fruit trees. So therefore, we just felt it was right to have it the third weekend because everyone likes a flower. Today you can see the parade. We had the parade this morning. We actually have a car show. We have carnival rides, and then we have all our vendors. Most anything you want to buy is here, anywhere from a purse, sunglasses, plants, home decor, yard decor. It's here. If you want it, it's here today.
We're just selling plants to the public, a little retail. We're mostly wholesale during the year, but for the festival we set up and do a little retail also. The nursery is the difference in most festivals. We still have the arts and crafts, the food and the rides and stuff, but the plants, that's our industry here. It started off a long time ago they were grown in the ground, and business took off here for the nurseries, and so it's just all about the plants.
We've come to get plants for the yard. Jay comes every year, so we come with her. They have a big variety of things that you don't usually find at your local place, and you get a good bargain on it.
What are you doing here today?
Just selling jellies, sauces, pepper jellies, all types of fruit jellies. I have sugar-free and regular fruit jellies. I have sauces of all kinds, hot, mild, super hot. I have pepper jellies. I have a pineapple, a red pecan, and a green pepper jelly. I have candied jalapenos, pickles, sweet pickles, beets. They're a sweet hot beet. Candied jalapenos, candied jalapeno relish. I have a chili sauce. I have jams, figs, strawberry jams. I have honey. I have almost every kind of fruit jelly you can imagine, either from blackberry, blueberry, mayhaw's the most popular, cranberry wine, muscadine, you name it. I have about 40 different fruit jellies.
How do you make these? Are you the one creating them and everything?
Well, I make them. I raise most of the stuff at my home. We have a garden. We have a large garden, so I raise the tomatoes and the peppers and everything. I also have blueberries, blackberries, muscadines, mayhaws, grapes, whatever. So I raise most everything at my house, and it is, organic. It's about as natural as you can get.
We have a wide variety of plants that we're selling. Spring is here, and we're ready to make everybody's yards be as beautiful as they can. We have over 120 acres at our nursery, so we only bring a few things here that are blooming and that are pretty. Just kind of gives you an idea of what we have for sale. Flowers are the big thing every year, flowers and anything that's fruit and edible. So we have lots of hibiscus flowers, we have sweet olive, we have petunias, baskets, citrus. We just have a huge variety. So,
what are you doing here today?
Spending money. My wife wants to do a butterfly and honeybee garden, so we're here to look for a list of plants that will attract those insects to our garden.
What's been your favorite part about the festival so far?
My favorite part, food on a stick. I mean, you can't come to the festivals and not have, like alligator on a stick or chicken on a stick, and a lot of the handcrafted items. You get to see a lot of cool stuff out here, and of course the plants.
We're here. We wanted to bring beautiful yard art to all the people here buying all the beautiful plants. You get pretty plants in your yard and everything. You need something else to just kind of spruce it up a little bit. So we are selling our big wind spinners behind me, spinners that are back here. They're all made from metal with a copper coat and a clear coat. And then we have plant stakes and mobiles and just, all kinds of fun stuff, hanging baskets. So
we represent a company, my company and my wife's company. We build different products out of bias tires. It's a recycling type situation. We're out of Jackson, Mississippi. Particular items we have today is I build a tire horse swing. It will hold a beginner walker to a guy like me. In fact, I'll get on one in a minute to show you how strong they are. they'll generally last anywhere. Well, typically if you give it to a beginner walker, they'll have it till they get grown, have kids of their own, and hopefully they'll pass it on down to their kids. Comes with a birth certificate. You won't find anything that the kids enjoys more.
We are trying to sell some plants, and we're also trying to promote our nursery. Buyers come by and see what we have, and we sell some plants to the people that's in the community. Plus, also these other nurseries buy from each other, and they see what we got. And maybe next week they'll come by and buy something from us.
And what are you selling here?
Okay, I have some pink cabbage rose I've rooted from my grandmother's tree years and years ago, and I have some hydrangeas, some Confederate jasmine. Mr. Clyde over here has some camellias, and we have a bunch of azaleas.
How has this festival changed throughout the years?
It changes throughout the years by the number of vendors that we have. Every year we have new vendors. We had 100 acres, we could probably fill it up. The weather changes for us, so that's always a change. We never know what we may be facing, but we have a beautiful day today. The economy, along with the economy, that changes our festival from year to year also.
My husband and I participate in the festival every year to introduce our plants to the public. In the past, we've always been a wholesale nursery, and just recently we've opened up to the public at our nursery, and we're trying to get the word out here at the festival as well.
What are some of the different varieties you have here?
We've got a wide variety. We've normally got some ferns out here. We've got begonias, petunias. A lot of bedding plants is what our focus is on.
What are you doing here today?
Spending time with my mom and dad.
Great. And what's been your favorite part about this festival?
Looking at the flowers, enjoying the good day.
I come here every year. I come to get my plants so I can start my flower beds for the spring and summer. So,
what's your favorite part about it?
Going through the different plants and looking at the different booths they have and seeing all the different things they have to offer out here.
There's a lot of people here, and I like to show them a product. Good people. This is my second year coming here. I have not saw the first problem here as far as people drinking or anything of that nature. I'd recommend this festival for anybody to come to.
Why is it important that the festival is held here each year?
It actually started with the Forest Hill Academy School. It was a fundraiser for them. And Louisiana, here in Forest Hill, we have the most nurseries probably in one area in Forest Hill. And it is actually the nursery capital of Louisiana, so the festival is held here every year.
Just in general, how does this festival help the economy in this area and the nurseries?
It helps the economy in this area because it brings in so many people. So everyone that has a business in this area really profits this weekend of the year. And the nurseries actually profit this time of the year. We're coming out of the winter where we have a lull. And then this weekend just kind of puts a little pep in everybody.
We're enjoying our 29th Nursery Festival. Trying to sell a few plants, see a lot of old friends, have a little entertainment.
And what kind of varieties do you have here?
Strictly bromeliads, that's all I grow. It's a specialty crop. Been in the business 25, 30 years. So.
What did you buy here today?
We bought daylilies. We have periwinkles, and I suspect whenever we leave, we'll have several things more.
Why is it important to have this festival each year?
I think it's good for the economy here in Forest Hill. It draws new people in and shows them what we have to offer.
It benefits the town. It benefits our local fire department. It's kind of like the spring into spring, so people can come out and spruce up their yards, especially with this year with all the dead plants that are in the yards from the freezes and the snows and the ices. So.
It's important to our community because, first place, this is about the only time we all get together as a community, and there's so many people around here that they help each other. It brings our community together, and it helps promote our nurseries. And people come from everywhere. to see all our plants and everything. So.
It's just the one thing in our little community here, which is the nursery industry. You know, we're known for nursery here, but it's, like I said, wholesale, so we're shipping out all over the country most of the year. So this is the one time of year where people come in here and really come in and buy and get to meet a lot of the growers and stuff.
It's really good because it's local. I live here local, or in LeCount, which is not far from here, and it gives you a chance to meet people around the area and where people can come back and buy later. So it gives you a contact with more people.
I just think that, you know, when you come to these, you get to meet a lot of nice people. And that's what we love to do. My husband and I travel around. It gives us a chance to meet a lot of nice people, plus get that product out there. You know, everybody has different things, so everybody deserves to see it.
It's important because you get a lot of people come in to get plants this time of year. People are tired of the winter. They want to get plants, get them in the yard, get them in their house. It's just a good public relations thing for the industry.
To me, it brings the people out, and you get to see all the different plants that, you know, they're growing. You get to learn the history of the festival and all that. I just enjoy coming there every year.
I think it draws a lot of attention to Central Louisiana and what we have to offer. You know, Forest Hill is the nursery capital of the world, I think, and it brings people in and lets them know that, you know, we have all of this stuff here available. The handcrafted goods, people can see that we have everything here. You know, we have the talent here, we have the goods here. And it brings in a lot of revenue.
It gives the people an opportunity to meet local people, gives the local people an opportunity to show their products and what they actually do here in Forest Hill, which is a great little community, to the rest of the state of Louisiana. And I have actually talked to some people out of Mississippi, far away as Texas. So the little festival is becoming a large festival, and the people that puts it on, fantastic people. I go to a lot of festivals, and these folks are good down-home people, and they take care of their vendors.
What do you hope people remember about this festival and about Forest Hill?
I hope they remember that they come and they have a good time. It's a family atmosphere for everyone, and just a great time for everyone to get together and enjoy it.
Well, we hope to draw them back into the community. I think it's good for our economy to get the word out that we've got a plethora of plants, both flower plants, bedding plants, as well as the shrubs and ground cover to offer, especially at this time of year during the spring when people are ready to get out into their gardens and start their spring planting.
The friendly people that we have in our town. We have a wonderful little community, and you can go to most of these nurseries and they'll be just as friendly and nice to you, you know, as they are here when you come.
It's a good little family environment, you know, for bring the kids out and have a good time. It's a small town feeling for people coming from out of town, and just hope they have a good time, enjoy themselves. Good, clean fun.
It's just it's a beautiful area, and just remember the people, the niceness of the people. Just Louisiana in general, we have a lot of people that come from out of state, from Florida and Michigan and different places, and you know, but we have a lot of people that remark about Louisiana being very nice, the people being very nice, and just remember that and the beauty of the area.
Oh wow, I guess just how nice everyone in the town is, that they're welcome here. You just feel like there's a lot of family here.
I hope they remember it's the nursery capital of the state. We have about 250 nurseries around here. You can find almost any kind of plant you want to find.
The biggest thing to take from it is it's a pretty strong community, and everybody kind of works together. So we encourage people to come out. Our nursery is open 7 days a week throughout the year, not just for the festival. So anytime you ever need plants, you can just give us a call or visit our website, and we're there to answer all your needs.
The hospitality, the warmness that the Wu people instill in them, just a good time because it's family oriented also. So.
It's fun here, being here with your family, and you can hang out, you can join the rides and everything.
Most of the vendors that comes to this program, they build their own product and show to the general public. I would say, I would hope that they remember Forest Hill and the people here and what they put forth that the people can come into their town and community and witness what they did and the fellowship and friendship they have for one another here. As I said, it's a great, I have very seldom see a person walking around that's not smiling here. So if you want to have a great time, I'd say come to Forest Hill now, or definitely put it on your calendar for next year. Don't be left out.
Don't just wait till the festival to visit Forest Hill and the nurseries. Support them all year long. But if you're just coming here for the festival, get here early, plan to stay all day, and bring a buggy or a pickup or something to carry home everything that you're going to find here. You can find whatever you want, from ground cover to fruit trees to ornamentals to hanging baskets to, you know, all the handcrafted goods, wrought iron stuff. I mean, you're going to spend some money here, so, you know, bring it and enjoy it.
For more information, people can visit our website, or they can call myself at 318-452-2362, or they can call our town hall at 318-748-6300.
Everyone have a great day. Just, you know, come on out. It's a beautiful day today, and there's a lot to see.
I wish for y'all to come anytime. Y'all come on out and see us. We're here every third weekend in March every year, okay? Thank y'all.